hope that you've had a really exciting and prosperous day today. Let's talk. Let's talk about what your compelling reason is to create a big bold life in biz. What's the compelling reason? Like, what's your why, right? But people are like, what's your why? And then it's like, sometimes people are like, I don't know what my why is. So how can you get connected to stay motivated when things get a little challenging? What's the process for you to stay connected? So you can see behind me, I want to share with you a little bit about the conversation that I've been having today with clients. And the reality is it's like it's more than your why, right? Like here, let me give you an example. Some people are like, well, why I want to create a big bold life in biz, Mary, is because I want freedom. I want time freedom. I say that to you, right? One of my reasons why is I want to have vacations. Okay, all of it is so good. So I want to help you come up with your compelling reason why you're building your business so that when it gets hard, or when you bump up against that thing that you think is hard and you use that as language that's hard, you will be compelled to not have any excuses. Okay? Because at the end of the day, this is all about you having a breakthrough and being able to master your thinking. This is the only thing you really can control, your thinking. And when you master your thinking, then you get into belief. And that's the fun, you guys. That's when you get to join in. And if you're here live, I'd love to see you. Say hello. That is what is so exciting, because you have the ability to have that overflow of abundance, have that like wealth, right? Health and wealth, freedom. That's all the same thing. So let me help you figure out how to create a compelling reason why. This is a process that I want you to think about. Number one is sometimes women say to me, I'm not really sure I know my why. I don't really believe that. I believe that inside you have your why. You've just forgotten. Stuff has happened, life has happened, and you've really gotten lost somehow in why in the hell am I trying to create something different? Because sometimes that comfort zone is all warm and cozy. Okay, so start with what you don't want. What is it that you don't want? Sometimes the opposite of what we don't want allows us to get connected with what we want. Let me give you some examples. And for those of you who are new, and welcome to our group, and wherever you're watching, YouTube, wherever else on Facebook or any social, I'm MaryBicknell. I am the creator of the Big Bold Life in Biz Plan, Empire Building 101, and I work with women who are so ready to design a lifestyle and build a business to fund it so that she can become a leader, make a difference, and create wealth. And wealth, however you define it, right? Is it lots of money? Is it lots of freedom, time freedom? Is it feeling so healthy? Is it a wealth of clients? Is it a wealth of abundance that you have, recognizing your own knowledge? Like all the things. Sometimes it's helpful to start out with what is it that you know you don't want, and look at the very opposite. So let me give you a couple of examples. Well, for me, the reason that I choose to have my own business and my own company is because what I don't want is I don't want to ever work for someone again. I never want to be in a position where anyone else is in control of my financial freedom or my time freedom, or frankly, my emotional freedom. Right? Like how many times have you had a job and then you didn't get a bonus or a promotion, or you didn't make more money, and like that's right? That's a little, or and when I say emotional freedom, I'm also talking about like I want to be able to choose who I work with. I don't want to be told who I am working with. So some of us who are in like mental health wellness or working for a job, hi Alicia, sharing my knowledge with others and enjoying life, and that's wealthy, right? That's when you feel wealthy, no matter how much money is in the bank. So it's like my compelling reason why, and it's also because there's something inside of me that is pulling me forward. and it's expansion, it's growth. Like, I am committed to growing no matter how old I am. And that's in my personal and professional life. In my personal life, I went windsurfing the other day, right? I'm an avid kayaker. I'm learning to do like little like individual sailboats. So what is it that's like, that's a growth edge for me, I can assure you. Another growth edge for me is like thinking like, how many people can I reach? Or if I put my business in automation, and like, what's the number that I want to earn every month just in passive income? Now, I say passive, you've heard other videos, I'm sure, that talk about it's really not passive. You have to massage it. You have to create content. You have to market. Granted, it's great when money's coming in every single day into my bank account because I've created a business that pays me like that. I've created automated products that people purchase and invest in, and you can do that too. But for me personally, my passive income is right around 10 or so thousand. I want to head it to 20, 25,000, $250,000 in passive income. Side note. So some of my compelling reason why is because I want to be challenged. I want to be challenged, and I want to challenge you, and I want to help you have the life that you want. So I'd love to hear some of your compelling reasons why. So again, start with what do you know you don't want? How do you turn that around? Here's one more tip on how to create a compelling why. Go 10 whys deep. So this is an exercise that you can do with your clients. It's really fun to do just for yourself, like at various reasons, right? Various things. Let me give you an example. I have clients and I'm like, well, why do you want your business? And what's your compelling reason? Well, I want to take my kids on vacation. Great. Why? Well, I want to be able to, go to Disney. Great. Why? Well, because, I went to Disney when I was a kid and I want to be able to take my kid. Great. Why? Right? And then, of course, what is she saying? She's saying things like, I want to have those memories. Why? I want to feel like I'm a good mother. I want to be able to provide. Why? I want financial freedom so that I can do the things, anything that I want to do. Why? Because I never want to be dependent on anyone. Why? Because I want to be free. Like, when you start pulling that thread, why, 10 levels deep. Let me give you a different thing that's outside of the realm of excuse me, developing your coaching business. Some people, and do this with a client. So if you're doing life coaching, let's say that somebody wants to have a really great relationship with their partner, right? I want to be madly in love. I wish I was madly in love. Why? Well, because it feels good to be loved. Why? And pull the thread. There will be so much valuable ideas to think about. I mean, think about it. If somebody says, I want to be loved, what's your main goal? I want to really be in a good relationship. Why? Well, I want to be loved. Why? Well, I want to feel safe. Why? You'll start discovering so much. So today, your Monday mindset, manifesting the thing that you want in your life, is asking yourself why, and also, more importantly, not being afraid to ask yourself. Like, come on, get real with yourself. Get real with yourself. Ask the questions toward what you want and not what you are not doing. So many times people are like, I don't know why I'm not doing that, right? Well, maybe practice that. Like, what's 10? Well, why aren't you doing it? Well, I don't know. Like, you do know. Right? Most of the time people don't do things because they're afraid. And most of the time people do not move forward for a couple reasons. One is it fear? Is it judgment? And sometimes people just don't have the skills. They just need to learn it. So ask yourself, be gentle with yourself. Maybe the fact that you don't have what you want, or you're not doing what you think you should, quote, should be doing, is because maybe you don't really know how to do it, how to follow through, how to be accountable to yourself, what the daily activities. For example, creating a big, bold life in biz. Do you know the daily activities to do to create your big business, a financially viable, profitable, successful business that allows you to work when you want to work? Like, if you don't have the skill set for that, then the question about, like, why am I staying at my job? Oh, because I don't have the skill set. So today, helping you have your compelling reason is going 10 whys deep. In the future, we're going to talk more about this, controlling how to get to a belief, and how to really get to the point where you're in abundance, where you're in overflow, where you're in energy, recognizing the energy is what also creates your reality and brings people in. So much more to talk about. I will see you next time. Make sure you comment below and have a good rest of your day. Bye now.